Alright guys, so we unfold a new episode. Black Buko here with you again, and today I have something very special. Something very special. What is this unusual plant I have here? This plant, or this seaweed, is called Irish moss. And I want to give you a bit of information. But the nostalgia of this thing from my childhood is beginning to hit me. Oh God, I almost feel like singing when I see this stuff. All right, so now let me get to this. Now, Irish moss is a very potent seaweed in the sense that your body is made of 102 minerals. Irish moss contains 92 of those minerals that your body is made of. And I would like to give you some very important facts about minerals. First of all, minerals make up your bones, and the quality of your bone marrow is based in your mineral intake. Your bone marrow produces the cells in your body, especially, the leukocytes, the white blood cells. The quality of those cells depend on the quality of your bone marrow. Now, when the body doesn't have enough nutrition, doesn't have enough minerals, it's when you're not eating the right food, what happens? The body naturally begins to feed on itself. It starts pulling nutrients out of your marrow. This is why some people, they get brittle bones, very weak bones. And some people, they suffer from chronic fatigue. This is one of the big reasons now. Now, here we have this wonderful, amazing plant. And so that you can get a closer look at it, this is how it looks. When you put it in water, it expands about 3 to 5 times its normal size. And you can tell that this particular Irish moss, this particular sea moss, the scientific name is Chondrus crispus. This particular one, it is taken directly from the ocean shore. This is from, guess where? Jamaica. I remember, me little island Jamaica. Boy, me little island Jamaica. Yes, I'm a West Indian American. So, here we have. Now, when you look at this, there are some keynotes that you want to use to identify your Irish moss. Irish moss, you'll see it usually has sediment, and that's from being near to the seabed or near to the floor of the shore. And this sediment, it happens because the waves are rocking back and forth, and the sediment washes up on the Irish moss. So, what's the difference between this and wild crafted? Okay. Wild crafted is when someone, they get the seaweed and then they rinse it off, they bring it to their factory, put it in a machine, throw the salt water in there, and the machine waves it back and forth. It waves it back and forth as if it's a wave, and it allows it to grow this way. Because Irish moss, this type of seaweed, it grows with the current. So the movement is what extends it. But you'll notice that there's a stark difference. There's a very stark difference. First of all, I'll say this. When you're buying Irish moss, you'll notice that this one is not as pretty as the wild crafted one. And this one takes more work to actually make into an Irish moss drink. Nonetheless, it's really worth it. Why? Allow me to explain something called biosynergy. Biosynergy is when you have two natural organisms or two living things that work together for a single purpose naturally. So basically, what's happening here, there's a lot of nutrients in the ocean. and especially in the seabed. The plants or the seaweeds, they soak up that nutrients and they devour it and they digest it. We as humans, we couldn't take it directly out of the earth and ingest it properly. We need a plant to digest it, and then we can ingest the plant and absorb that nutrients in the right way. So with regard to the wildcrafted, scientifically speaking, I can't see how it could compare to the natural Irish moss that's coming directly out of the water, because of the fact that there is no nutrients for it to really absorb. This one, it's packed with minerals. You really can't go wrong with it. It's packed with minerals. But you do need to make sure it's coming from a clean source, not from polluted waters. That's one of the reasons why places like the Caribbean, even places off the coast of Indonesia, Philippines, in Guyana, Costa Rica, these areas will probably have very good quality. Why? Because of the fact that their waters are so clean. Their waters are really, 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 really clean. I mean, like, you can see like 30 feet down into the water. So that's a very important thing. So I'm going to follow up with the part 2 of this. And the part 2, I'm going to show you how to make your own Irish moss drink. Until then, peace out. One love. Black Buko.